Hello, and congratulations on making your way to the Start Here link and finding this video. So on the Start Here page, we have important course information. So here's your syllabus. We went over it in class, and any changes to the syllabus I'll update right here on the Start Here page. A little information about myself in case you're still wondering. You can click to the My Stat Lab course home or My Stat Lab homework to get information about My Stat Lab. Now, if you haven't purchased it yet, when you click on this link, you should come up with the option to be able to purchase My Stat Lab, and you would enter your information. If you've purchased it at the bookstore, you'll have an option to go ahead and enter the information for your license number or whatever the access code is. And once you do that, you'll come to a screen that looks like this. So I don't do grading in My Stat Lab. However, the grades that you see here will feed directly to Blackboard. So if you earn a 10 out of 10 on homework in My Stat Lab, that'll feed right over to Blackboard, and you'll earn a 10 out of 10 in Blackboard. So here we have homework, and this is going to show you anything that is currently assigned. So here's one that you see that's assigned. For this week, you'll have, I believe, 3 other ones. One's like an overview, and you have 1, 2, and 1, 3. I don't typically use these features. We will be using StatCrunch. So if you click on that link, you can see, come on, StatCrunch. We'll be using the StatCrunch website. And I think we're going to do that probably the second or third week, but it's accessible here. And you can find YouTube videos for anything that you struggle with at all. It's pretty straightforward, and there's great videos already set up for you guys to learn that. If you don't have a hard cover or hard copy of a book, you have the chapter books right here. So you can click on the chapter that you want. And we're doing 1-1, and I think I just shrunk it. Multimedia e-text will just give you that information. There's lots of helps in here as well. So that's how you're going to go ahead and use the link. It's waiting, and the book will be opening very shortly. And you can, once you have the book open, you're able to navigate anywhere that you want throughout the book, which is great. I'm getting tired of waiting for that, but it will come up, I promise you. And it's there. Okay, so you can navigate within here for the different table of contents, or you can jump to different chapters. You can highlight things, so it's just as though you were reading it. I didn't highlight what I wanted to. You can pin things. It's a really great tool for you guys to use. So you can do whatever you'd like in this as well. All right, I'm going to go right back here to Blackboard. You also have My Stat Lab homework, and that's going to bring you to anything that's currently due. Again, if you're struggling with having to figure out how to navigate this, you can always just use any videos. Videos on YouTube will help you, or you can ask me. But in here you can see you have 3 attempts per question. If it's late, it's a 50% deduction from your final score. So even if you don't get it in on time, still do it, because you can still earn points. So here are the questions I have to answer, and it saves as you go. So I click on this, and there's a lot of helpful tools within it. So right now I have a 0%. I've answered 0 out of 15 points, or I've earned 0 out of 15 points. So when you're in here, you're reading the questions, and you can go to Show for Help. Help me solve this problem. You can print it out and bring it to me if you're struggling with it. You sometimes jump to StatCrunch to do a quick calculation. You can go to your textbook on animation, or you can ask my instructor. So if you're really confused, you can't get it, you can just click this link and it'll email me, and I will respond to you in a timely manner. So this, I think, is a great feature. Required resources just speaks to the fact that you have to have the textbook and you have to have a graphing calculator. And as I had said, with the graphing calculator, it's not mandatory, but the feedback I've received from students is that having the graphing calculator makes a world of a difference. So hopefully you can get it like on maybe used or borrowed from your friend, but it's something that you'll definitely find helpful. Each week after class, I'm going to release the information for the class. So we just had our week 1 that we met, so now we can click on the week 1 link and we can go ahead and do the assignments for week 1, which is a separate video. So this is just a quick overview. Communications are here if you want to, and this is similar to all your different classes or all your other classes that you're taking. If you want to communicate, have a virtual office time with me, we can set it up. You can ask the instructor a discussion forum, so if you want to post something for the greater good of everybody. I have a student lounge that you can use as well, or you can message me. I would say with the virtual office, I will be available from 7:30 to 8:30 if you tell me that you need me to be there. I found last semester that not many people use this. Therefore, I'm only going to be in the virtual office if you say that you need me in the virtual office. All right, I think we pretty much wrapped everything up, so that's the end of your first video.